Saturday night. That's right, it's SMASHMOUTH Saturday night. Welcome to the Rivals Broadcast Network. You're watching a battle at the border as the Mexico City Firebirds travel a little bit north to face off with the San Antonio Law. I'm your boy Skip Lloyd in the booth, and we have got a big one in store. Now, the real story tonight may not be about either of these teams, but let's get to the keys to the game. The Firebirds have to get a fast start, they have to get the vertical passing game going, and they have to get after Neil Bolden. For the Law, it's kind of similar. Throw it deep, disguise the pressure to confuse the young Taylor McKinney. And that's really what it's all about, is a young quarterback on one side, a sheriff signal caller here at home with the Law. But perhaps more interesting than that is the two brand new head coaches who both won the Rivals Cup together last year as offensive and defensive coordinator. They're now opposing head coaches. First up, Gary Crawford and the Firebirds with the young quarterback, second-year player Taylor McKinney, who's struggling a little bit out of the gate, but he sort of had a redshirt season last year and really is only getting the green light from week one this season under new coach Crawford. So we'll have to see what they have in store. They're starting on the ground again, a big run off the right side up past the 30. Jeremy Evans with 16 healthy yards. You know Coach Ben Brew does not like seeing that. He's a defensive guru, and he just let up 16 yards on the first play of the game. Not good enough. He said he knows the talent is there on offense, but they have to do work on defense. Oh, and just like that, McKinney finds his receiver, cutting over. That's 31 big yards right there. You can see McKinney's got all the arm strength, all the height, all the size. But the important thing is, can you hit your receivers? And he found Colin Schwartz that time, no problem. First and 10 after a huge chunk play. Two big chunk plays really to open the drive. Delay draw up the gut. Evans getting another first down. Gary Crawford said the offense was feeling feisty all week in practice and that they had a feeling they might be able to run it up quick if they saw the looks they wanted. So far, Crawford guessing right. McKinney getting it out to the sideline. Not a first down, but a nice pickup. That's Levi Hawkinson on the catch. Second and 4. And off to Evans again, trying to cut a little bit. Just short of the sticks on that one. Third and 1, a very short one. Looks manageable. They're going to pass it. Complete. That's Dom Metcalf, Dirty Dom, doing the dirty work like he always does. First and goal from around the 2-yard line here. Let's see what they do. McKinney slings it. Oh, drops it. He had Callaway, but he could not hold on. Second and goal, going power set now. They may just try to run it right down their throats. They do. Evans in for the touchdown. Firebirds fire first. Mexico City, hey muchacho. Jeremy Evans punching it in. What a great opening drive by this young Mexico City offense. Making plays. 8 plays, 83 yards, 3-3-3 for 6 plus 1. Absolutely looking fantastic. Let's see if Neil Bolden can do the same thing with the San Antonio offense. Like we said, Neil Bolden at quarterback here for San Antonio. He's a vet. 11 years pro, former second-round draft pick out of Mississippi State. He's got it all. He's got the accuracy, the poise, good under pressure. Has not always had the best team around him, but he completes right there. They're already halfway to their win total from last season. They went 4-13 last year. Neil Bolden has looked strong through these first few weeks. Let's see what he can do in prime time. Pistol, play action, boots out, finds the receiver, and he is scampering up the sideline. 50 yards already through the air. That's McNair getting the catch on that one. When you've got a tight end like Sidney McNair, you might as well throw him the ball. He's a captain for a reason. He's got great hands, certainly what you would consider a receiving tight end. He's a fifth-year pro, handing it off to a second-year pro right now, but not getting much. It's only one on the carry. We're looking at a 2nd and 9 here out of the shotgun. Both teams were able to quickly move it past the 50-yard line on their opening drives. Bolden, dot to the sideline. DeMarcus Allen making an easy catch right there. Back under center here. Getting sniffed out big time. Stop behind the line. I believe that was Seth King. Making a nice tackle there. 2nd and 11. Shotgun for Bolden. A little bit of trickeration, but he cannot escape. That was Carlos Hicks on the end around. Not sure if they would call that a run or a pass. Either way, not getting much. 3rd and 9 from the 10-yard line. They can get a first down. They get down to the 1. Bolden has to just dump it away as the rookie gets in his grill. That's Brian Pillman, the 3rd, making a big play to keep the Law from scoring a touchdown. They're forced to kick a field goal. It's good. We got a 4-point game here in the first quarter. It's Smash Mouth Saturday night. Return getting upfield. Evans had a good start to the game. He's also had a decent start to the season. Probably not as many yards as he'd like. But they're still trying to figure out exactly who they are here under new head coach and offensive mastermind, Gary Crawford. You know Crawford's got the blueprints to do whatever he wants offensively. Look at historic performances from Andrew Frost and Ronnie Leak and Terrence Andrews last season for the Brawlers offense. Well, now he's turning the gears and levers for Mexico City. Not exactly springing out of the gate, but offense takes time to kind of gel. Nice screen pass there to Evans. Still 2 yards short. 3rd and 2. Trying to fight it, he cannot. He's stopped for no gain. That's Conrad Dixon coming down for the middle linebacker spot. Forcing the punt. It's exactly what they needed here in this early going. Coach Crawford not thrilled about that. Hands on his hip there. Beautiful night here in San Antonio at the Alamo as the punt. Fair catch right around the 20. We've got 4:49 left here in the first quarter. You're watching Rivals Broadcast Network. Shout out to the chat, which is mostly Keon Hunter at the moment. Let's see if we can get some more in there. Broyles hitting the edge. Not getting far before he's brought down by King. Royals had a strong game on the ground last week, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. Certainly wouldn't mind if they can replicate that. Coach Bruce said he is fine with a strong running game as a defensive-minded coach, but he knows Bolden has the ability to sling it. Bolden looks like he's about to sling it here. Throwing it deep downfield. Caught. First down to Marcus Allen. A big catch for a big play. If you want to know more about the league, Bolden. Going for it again, 2nd and 10. Yikes, throwing into traffic there. Third and 10. Bolden looking, throwing, complete, but well short of the sticks. That's Sanchez making the stop. The Law are going to punt it away from their point to the star. Ooh, nice bounce. Let's see where they down it. Around the 14-yard line here, McKinney and the Firebirds bringing a man in motion. That's Schwartz. Handing off to Evans. He had a leading blocker, but big old Kevin Sheffield finding his way in there. Evans coming up limping a little after that one, but doesn't look like he wants to come off. Bunch set, shotgun. Hand off to Evans again, getting swallowed up. No gain. The Law are laying the law. That's Hunt coming down and making the stop there. 3rd and 10. Kenny out of the shotgun. Bringing motion left to right. Intercepted. Sticky Picky. Is he going to get it? He's going to walk it in. Touchdown, San Antonio. Laying down the Law. Khalil Newhouse sitting on that zone. Just plucks it. McKinney, young quarterback, technically a second-year quarterback, but really kind of still a rookie in a lot of ways. That is a teachable moment, as they might say. Crawford cannot be happy about that, but McKinney got to learn. They're going to sit on those zones. If you're too predictable with your eyes, you're not only going to get the sticky picky, they're going to run it back for 60. So the Firebirds will get another shot. With 1:26 left in the first quarter, we're going to see the Firebirds walk it back out. Shotgun on first down. Play action out of the shotgun, but he's getting chased down. He finds room, and it's complete. Huge play by McKinney. Hitting Rivers for a big first down. McKinney showing the escapability. A lot of times with these younger quarterbacks in this league, we see them just eat that sack, but McKinney makes the escape, the great escape, and now he's feeling it. Hitting Hawkinson for 7 on first there. 2nd and 3. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a jump. Coach Crawford not happy about that one. 2nd and 8. And that's going to do it. Get your twos up. We are already through the first quarter here at the Alamo. It's Smash Mouth Saturday night. See Coach Crawford not happy on the replay there. 3rd and 9, McKinney out of the shotgun, throwing it, no, drops it. Oh, hits Rivers in the hands and he drops it. Tough one there. They have to punt it away. It's been a game of inches so far tonight. First and 10 for Bolden. He's got kind of that pony back set here where he's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Gets off the edge, but only getting about a yard there before Atkins closes the door. Getting off again. Looking at 3rd and 5, 2 straight runs. See if they mix it up with a pass here. Got to imagine. Chucks it, complete, breaks down. Getting out just shy of the 50. Big catch and run. Oh no. Oh no. After a huge play there from Carlos Hicks, the veteran receiver goes off limping. You saw he didn't even get all the way up after he went out of bounds. Not a good look. Did get the first down. Broyles taking advantage, breaking a tackle, and then getting out in space. Nice run by Broyles. Firebirds not thrilled with that. As Broyles is huffing over there. Bolden says, yep, I know. That one's on me. That one's on me. Getting it out for about 4 yards to the tight end in the flat. Not going to be enough. 3rd and 6. But they are really close to the 30 here, so they might still be in field goal range either way. But you know they want more than that. He's got some receivers. He's got some time. He checks it down. And hits the tight end again. That's Sidney McNair. Sidney McNair might as well be Mr. 3rd down for the San Antonio Law. He is exceptional. Certainly a great receiving tight end, a great receiving threat. And he is really clutch in those moments. 1st and 10, staying in the shotgun here. Ooh, feeling the pressure. Bolden trying to escape it. Chucks it, but it's a little bit low, kind of dirts it right in front of his receiver there. He was trying to throw as he was leaping off his back foot in reverse, so understandable that he did not make that one. Fakes the handoff to Broyles, fires it complete, and that's McNair again by the sideline. McNair stepping over it, saying, I'm ready. 1st and 10, they can get another first down if they get down to the 2. Handing off to Nate Carter, cannot get anywhere, loss of 1. Second and 11 here. Sending Broyles out, but then he cuts back in, throws it, he's got it, complete. Cannot get past the 5. Nice play there by Gerard to keep it contained. The Law are just doing what they want here, sending Carter out, so now it's an empty shotgun formation here. Got trips left, and they're all spread, and he throws it underneath. That's Max Campbell getting the touchdown there. San Antonio scoring back-to-back now. Mexico City got to get themselves back into it. Just like that, they've got a 17-7 lead. Coach Bruce certainly happy about that. Like we said earlier, a little bit of a heated rivalry, if you'll call it, between former allies, now friendly foes. The two head coaches of these teams worked hand in hand to bring the Buffalo Brawlers the first ever Rivals Cup championship last year. And now they're masters of their own destiny, leaving Coach Gaffney behind with the Brawlers as they've taken on these new teams. And so far tonight, they seem to be going in different directions. Evans off the edge, getting swallowed up by that Law defense. Hunt in there again, making another big tackle. Still in the first half, about 8:10 left here. By the time they snap it, be closer to 7:50 left here in the first half. Play. Ooh, swatted, but there's a flag. We'll have to see what that was. It's going to be holding. It's coming back. And you all can tell Doug Baxter there's no peanut butter crackers in the booth tonight. Just some Arnold Palmer. Oh, overthrown. And some cashews. Actually, if I'm being totally honest, there's also some Girl Scout cookies here in the broadcast booth. I was out with Mrs. Lloyd at Lowe's today, and the Girl Scouts were in force, just like the Law defense enforcing the turnover, or at least forcing a punt. So your boy Skip's going to have a little caramel delight at halftime as a treat, as a reward. Broyles coming back out, having a strong start to the season and to the night. Big one caught down the sideline. Is he going to get there? No, he doesn't have the afterburners. Can't make it happen. But a big junk play nonetheless. Wobbly throw there. As Lewis takes the play. That's Adam Lewis, the tight end. The tight end 2, technically. Big play there. The Law continue to move downfield with ease, but not on that one. Second and goal from the 9.5. Hands it off, spins out of the first tackle, finds space and walks it in for a touchdown. Matt Broyles with the spinner Rooney, making Mexico City defense look silly. Oh, show us that spin move again. It was so pretty. Shakes off Seth King, then cuts it back up, taking it north. North, not east, not south, not west, but north. Matt Broyles has a nose for the end zone, and he converted. And with this conversion on the extra point, it's going to be 24-7 with 6 minutes still to play here in the first half. We've got a wild one going here on SMASHMOUTH Saturday night. return, only getting out to about the 15 here. Guys in the truck keep wanting to show us Jeremy Evans. We get it. We know he's the running back. Metcalf going in motion left to right. And off to Evans, who cuts it up but cannot get anywhere. Only 3 yards on that one. Trying it again, off tackle, goes nowhere. Literally, 3rd and 7. McKinney out of the shotgun, throws it, almost intercepted again. Gotta be careful. Just like that, they're gonna have to punt it away. The Firebirds needed to take some clock off that time, and they did not. Gotta be careful. This one's gonna get away from them. Bolden having a bold start to the game. 201 yards in the first half. By that logic, he'll have 400 by the time this thing's over. Getting right up the gut there. I believe that was Darian Clifton, the fullback, the 32-year-old fullback. A little bit of a power run there. Ooh, and somehow that one should have been an easy conversion, but not, because Brian Pillman, the third, came downhill and made that tackle for a 2-yard loss. Motion, pops it forward, cannot get there. Finally, the Firebirds get a badly needed stop. Here comes the punt.
The Bucs take over 1st down 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, screen, throws it away. Yikes. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that one. Checking it down again on the screen, not getting much. 2 yards. 3rd and 8. The Firebirds have got to use some more clock, at least get to the other side of this 2-minute warning. Yeesh. He's got time, completes it. Big completion. They needed that one in the worst way. First and 10, 1 minute 59 left here in the first half. Callaway in motion. McKinney slings it, complete for 9 yards. Feeling the pressure, gets rocked on that one. Getting another first down, getting out of bounds. Callaway with the nice play there.
First down, Mexico City.
Got GM Dooley in the chat thinking McKinney's not the guy for Mexico City. You never know. Might just take some time, that's all. Might just take some time. Completion there, but they're still just checking it down here. Not loving some of these. Firing one deep. It's complete. Well, intermediate. I guess not deep. But hey, they're over the 50. Gotta take it where you can get it. Throwing one out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Just under 50 seconds left here in the half. Got time. He's looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's tugging the ball and running. Big quarterback, but not getting too far. Coach Crawford got to call the timeout. 3rd and 3. And that's touchdown, just like that. McKinney must have heard the smack talk and finds Colin Schwartz. Nice corner breaking out route towards the pylon and connects just like that.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Putting it up and through. At least we got ourselves a little bit of a game back here before the half. Kick is away. Not sure what they're going to do with this one here. Royals with almost 400 yards now on the season. 6 touchdowns after he ran that one in earlier. Shotgun. They're going to keep throwing it. Complete, but I doubt they'll take the timeout here. Using up this clock. Bolden, incomplete. 3rd and 2. Bolden looking again. Checks it down. Hitting Nate Carter. They are going to take a timeout. Why not? Under center. They're just going to run it out here. Royals. Oh, no. Taking the timeout. Interesting play calling here. Law don't seem to know exactly what they want to do. They got 1 timeout left. If they could get a nice chunk pass here, they could. Oh, no, 3 seconds. Never mind. And that's the half. Time for my cookie break. You take a snack break, but don't leave. Take your device with you. Or have someone bring you your snack. Mom, where's my cookie? And we're back. Hope you enjoyed your snack break or bio break or whatever it was to you. Getting out to the 20. Basically the same as the touchback. Matty Broyles having himself a nice night so far. Will it continue is the real question. The Law have spotted themselves a 10-point lead at the half. What are they going to do with it? Nothing on that one. Absolutely nothing. Shotgun. Brain Campbell in motion. Get the rush. Brought down. Bagged. Coming from the secondary. Higgins. Bringing down the QB. The bag man. Well, not the bag man yet. We'll see who the bag man is. Wide open. He finds McNair to the to the 40. It's a foot race, but he doesn't have the speed. 20, 15, finally brought down around the 15-yard line. Huge play to Sidney McNair. That was a caramel delight of a play. Wide open, busted coverage. Who had that guy? And just like that, finding DeMarcus Allen, doing the pony trot in the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. Continuing to pile on the lead in this game. Four plays, 78 yards in a very quick touchdown. Interesting how the roles are kind of reversed here tonight. The head coach who came to San Antonio to remake the defense, his team's having an offensive output. Well, the offensive guru, well, I guess you could say his team isn't having any output. And Jeremy Evans, once again, someone tell the guys in the stat truck we have other players besides Jeremy Evans we could do stat crawls for. Shotgun set for McKinney. And Vince Dooley clearly wants to trade for it. He said that may not be the guy for Mexico City. So is Dooley looking to make a trade? We've already had a few trades. There's still several more weeks before the deadline, and the Law bring them down behind the line. McKinney really struggling here out of the gate. 3rd and 15, not a great way to start the second half when you're down so bad. Slinging it, complete, and he drops it. Oh man, Metcalf trying to haul it in, but he's basically in triple coverage. And they sort of pry the ball out. Just like that, another PU for the Firebirds. Up past the 50, getting behind enemy lines to start the drive. The Law, not like they need any help. Let's look at Neil Bolden's night so far. The Sheriff just kind of slinging it, finding young receivers, old receivers, tight ends. Neil Bolden is playing like a veteran QB tonight, and that is what the Law are going to need. They need their defense to play well this year, and they need their quarterback to help his receivers play better than their talent indicates, and he does just like that. Chucking it downfield, it's McNair again, the tight end, going up on a 50-50 ball and making a snatch. High point in that thing. Let him turn around, take the hit, still secure that ball. McNair, certainly the best receiving weapon that the Law has. That receiver room is not really chocked with any stars. The Law kind of take more of a everybody eats offensive mentality. You know, Neil Bolden would love to have a true wide receiver one, but they got a tight end one. Dooley said he's sticking with Tucker. It's Tucker time. Bolden dropping back, slings it, finds him open, and he's going to get into the end zone just like that. Max Campbell getting another touchdown, his second touchdown on the night. Huge play for the youngster. Second-year player out of Pittsburgh. 23-year-old Max Campbell is way down the depth chart normally, but tonight got the jersey for the game, and with the Carlos Hicks injury, Campbell getting a couple looks, and he is making good on him. The Law running away with this thing, and there's still almost 2 full quarters left to play. 38-14 San Antonio. You're watching Smash Mouth Saturday night. Off to Evans. Getting a handful. He's actually getting a perfect handful. That's 5 yards on first down. Play action. McKinney flushed around the pocket. Looking a little uncomfortable. Kind of got some happy feet on that play. Didn't really let the full play develop. Got a bunch left. Shotgun. Evans goes out in motion from the halfback spot. Intercepted just like that. The Law are bringing the boomstick. Daryl Garrison leading the charge on this defensive drive. You know Coach Brew is loving what he's getting out of his defense so far tonight. Absolutely rocking the Firebirds world right now. 38-14, and they got the ball inside the 40. Handoff to Broyles. Up the gut, 4 yards there. There by Broyles. Getting a first down off the boundary. Vince Dooley saying so many teams at and under 500. It's true. We had quite a week this past week. Look at some of the games. The Natives stay winless, fall to 0-4. The Riot finally got a win, but the Nightmare fall to 0-4 as well. The Rain, throwdown Thursday, falling to 0-4. Ooh, nice throw. Can't hold on. Sandstorm finally got a win. They needed that. Blizzard, they have 3 losses and a tie. So yeah, a lot of teams struggling, but then there's some teams that haven't managed to lose yet. Buffalo, Houston, the Dukes. Got some good teams who are refusing to go down. Just like that. The Law refusing to go all the way down. 41-14. Got some scoregami inversion here. Let's take a look at McKinney's night so far. Has not been great. Getting picked off, throwing into triple coverage, throwing into a zone squatter. But you got to chalk them up to mistakes that a young QB will make. Crawford has more faith in McKinney than Vince Dooley does, because they also still have George Truman on this team. They could have easily started Truman, but Crawford said, hey, it's my first year here. Let's use it as maybe a rebuild or a rebuild light. And also, you know, McKinney was a second-round pick. He wasn't a first-round quarterback, so they don't have as much invested in him. Might as well see if he's got what it takes all season and then reevaluate. If they're really that bad at the end of the year, then you can look at a very healthy quarterback class that should be coming out. Expect to see guys like Reno Hightower or Ramon Grant. Throwing it downfield. Oh, if he had gotten just a little more air under it. Dom Metcalf had beat his man and was streaking down the seam, but cannot get it there. Commissioner's asking if they had Paulson. The Firebirds had Paulson last year. Wild Bill thought he was going to retire and is now the backup to Burt Bean in Buffalo. Come on, Commish. Your boy Skip posts all these stories. It's not for my health. Speaking of which, you can stay up to date on everything. As he bags Bolden. King bags Bolden. Bolden was booting out to the right and then realized that King had beat his man. Tried to turn it back, but that's one thing Neil Bolden does not have is a set of wheels. He is definitely more the field general, pocket quarterback. He's making some adjustments here. 3rd and 16, going empty at the last second. Throws it deep, but swatted away by the defense. The Firebirds finally getting a stop. They needed that one. Tackled short of the 20. Got 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun set, McKinney. Got some pressure, but finds a receiver open. He's up the sideline to the 40. That's Colin Schwartz. They're going hurry up because why not? If you find something that works, keep that pace and tempo up. McKinney trying to adjust the play. He hands it off, goes nowhere. In fact, goes backwards. Empty set still, McKinney. Throws it short over the middle. Schwartz again. Gain of about 5, leaving them with 3rd and 6 after a 2nd and 11. Shotgun set. Evans back there with him. Got a bunch right. Oh, it looked like a defender jumped, but he got back on time. McKinney, a little more veteran QB play. Ooh, Callaway cannot get there, short of the sticks. I was going to say a little more veteran QB made it. He would have gotten that ball snap while the defender was jumping off, but they had a motion set. Oh, they're going to try to go for it here from right at the 50, 4th and a very long one. Up the gut, no, off the corner. 2nd effort, 3rd effort. Looks like he got denied. San Antonio defense shutting down the run on 4th and 1. Not for a lack of effort. A for effort for Burks there. Their power back trying to make something happen, but cannot do it. Mish says it's been a while since a mega bonus. Keep your eyes peeled, and he might just dole one out. Shotgun set from the 49. Bolden. It's McNair again. Bolden, 368 yards. Looking good tonight. 2nd and 3 with about 3 minutes left here. Hitting Royals. Flag might come back on a hold. Seth King in on that tackle was not nearly enough. 3rd and 11. Empty set, sending the halfback out to the boundary. Fires it, intercepted, just what Firebirds needed. Getting the ball back after they got the Forrest Coleman getting the pick there. After they turned it over on downs, going for it around the 50, the defense comes up big right here. It would be a lot, but stranger things have happened. 1st and 10, McKinney. Got time. Fires it, checks down to the halfback. Evans getting about 5 on that one. Third and 2 here. You got to wonder if every series is a 4th down go for it now for the Firebirds. Play action. He's got time, lets it loose, but really keeping it short intermediate there. Just want to get the 1st down, keep moving the chains. That's what it's all about. McKinney looking, fires it, almost intercepted. Yikes, Martavis Thurman right there, almost got it. Second and 10, McKinney got time, looking, getting flushed out of the pocket, throw it away, he does. Just in the nick of time there. Third and 10 from about the 37-yard line. McKinney checks it down on the screen, cannot get very far, only a yard on that one for Kirkpatrick. Shuts it down, probably going to force him into a field goal situation here. Be a long one. Let's see if he's got the leg for it. It's up. It is. Just tucks in the corner at the last second. They wished it was 7, but they'll take 3. And it with what?
It's a gain of 6. First down, Mexico City. down.
Testing. Oh, I think we're back. This mic may go out again, but thanks for hanging in there with us. Not sure what's going on with the microphone. But man, what a game we've had if you've been paying attention. Mexico City looked like they were able to try to bring a comeback, but they just couldn't pull it off. The Law almost getting a 50 burger on the night. So many crazy things have happened. There was a mega bonus. That one almost looked like it was intercepted. Shout out to anybody who got that mega bonus tonight. Shotgun set for McKinney. He's trying to rifle it. No, bag! Crawford gonna take the timeout, then punt it away. Interesting choice there. Punting out of their own end zone. And getting brought down. The Law may put a cherry on it here. Just a couple of runs or some kneels. Incredible output by San Antonio tonight. Bolden hovered around 400 yards passing. 3 touchdowns. Big night for San Antonio as they're going to move to 3-1. 46 seconds left. We've got a timeout as that might be Dwayne Lincoln. Nope, it's Haskins. Going into the tunnel, ending his night just a minute early. Throwing it again, but it's going to be 4th and 3. They'll basically have to snap the ball. I guess a punt works as well as anything else. Instead, they could have snapped it, jogged back a few yards and kneeled it. But they're choosing to punt instead. Fair catch. Out of the end zone, and that's going to do it. The microphone held on. We'll have a new mic next week. But this week, it's Coach Ben Brew getting the best of his former brawler bro, Gary Crawford. The former Brawlers coordinators have their first matchup as head coaches, and the defensive guru comes out on top, but thanks to an incredible offensive output from the San Antonio Law and Neil Bolden. That guy, McNair, also having a big night from the tight end spot. Thanks so much for sticking with us even through some of the audio glitches. It's your boy Skip Lloyd saying if you aren't smashing a mouth tonight, you must not be watching football. Rivals Pro 26, we'll catch you with a whole new week starting on Monday.